I might do this every once in a while. I'll call it notes from the sermon, not my sermon. Today's July 19th. Today at church, Pastor Karl Schaefer, Rivercross Church. Like, there's Rivercross, our shirt. Um, I hope someday, if you're in our neck of the woods, you'll come and visit our little church. And when I talk about little church, Rivercross, oh, if we get 30 people, 40 people, we're booming there. We rent the oldest schoolroom in Visalia, California. It's really cool. Demaree and Riggins. You just got to come to it. Google it. You can find out how to get there. And that's where we meet. And worship starts at 9:30. I invite you to come sometime. Even if you want to check out, see what other churches like, check us out. If you have no church home, check us out. You know, friendly people. You will be welcome there. Well, we have been doing a sermon series on the minor prophets, and it's been really good this summer. And we've been going through every minor prophet. That's kind of cool. And you know why they're called minor prophets, don't you? Well, of course, they never made the major leagues. No, it's because they were under 18. No. But they just didn't write a lot in their book. I mean, but powerful stuff. But we've been going through and we came to Nahum this Sunday, July 19th. Nahum this Sunday. And Pastor Karl, he started his message by saying Nahum, if you statistically look, I guess he got these facts, is the least read book in the Bible. Unless you're reading through the Bible. But no one says, "Oh, I think I'll go back and read the book of Nahum." Oh boy, how exciting! Nah, it's the least one, and it's the least, if at all, preached on. Maybe you've heard of, and no one speaks on Nahum. No, they'll speak on other prophets, but nah, not Nahum, unless you came to our church on July 19th on Sunday. What did we read? From the book of Nahum. What did he preach on? The book of Nahum. But just verses 1 through 7. And I'm not going to read all 1 through 7. You can go back and look at Nahum chapter 1, 1 through 7. Let me just read to you how it begins. Actually, I'm going to begin on verse 2. And verse 2 says, God is jealous, and the Lord avenges. The Lord avenges, the Lord avenges and is furious. The Lord vengeance on his adversaries. He reserves the wrath for his enemies. Now, Karl's right. And he says, God, you read that. It's kind of doesn't really fit with what we normally want to preach about God. God is love. God created. God is merciful. For God so loved the world. But God is jealous. Now, I'm going to share some of my brief notes. There's my notes, okay? And I'm not going to, and so much more. Karl's not a long preacher. And the overheads he had, how he emphasized these. But this is what I picked up. I'm writing so much. I can only write so much down. When you see God, you go, God is jealous? Well, I think we're putting the idea of jealousy. When I get jealous, I'm envious. I want that. That's mine. God's doesn't get envious. He's zealous in his love. Karl said he's zealous on what is his. God's zealous because we're his. I hope you see the difference between envious and zealous. Come back again on that just real briefly at the end. On verses 3 through 11, and I'm not going to read, 3 through 6. I'm not going to read all of those. But I do want to read verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger, great in power. The Lord is slow to anger, great in power. And Karl calls all this next time. Well, let me deal with that one first. Slow to anger. God didn't just go, oh, I'm mad at you. He's slow to anger. Thank God he's slow to anger. A personal thought came to me when Karl's preaching this. Um, God a lot of times is tapping at me. John, John, I want you to go in this direction. Or John, you're going in this wrong direction. And I keep going, and he kept tapping. And then he finally goes, he knocks me down. I've been knocked down so many times in my life. I'm so tired. Like it's age 76. I'm tired of getting knocked down. God says, fine, listen to this. Or maybe he's not, because he wants me to go in a direction. I'm just comfortable where I'm sitting. But it doesn't, he's slow to anger. Thank God he does. I just need to start listening to the tapping. But he's slow to anger. Kind of reminds me, my own thought came to my mind when you read in Jesus, I think this is in Matthew. I should have gotten the verse, but you know what I'm talking about. He goes to the temple and he sees money changers at temple. He is a pissed off. He's an angry God. He is God. He's an angry Jesus. You always see Jesus. He's holding the lamb. Come to me. So, no. If you're going to see the real Jesus, you're going to see him angry. This time he's angry. Overturns, gets a whip. Ugh, this is my Father's house. You turn this into a den of thieves. And he's angry. I think he may have seen that before. But God is slow to anger. But when God gets angry, he gets angry. Now, the rest of the verses, I won't, we'll read all 1 through 7. Oh, heck, read the whole Bible. But I like this thought, like, Lord, when are you going? I like verse 7. Let me just read you verse 7. Read, verse 7. No, excuse me. Um, um, yeah. Uh, mm, the Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. And he knows those who trust him. Lord, when are we going to see this? He is. God is not the God of I was, or even the God I will be, but he's active right now. But things are in his time. In his time. Instantly a song came to me. I love this song. It goes, in his time, in his time, he makes all things beautiful. In his time, Lord, show me every day, as you're showing me your way, that you do just what you say in your time. It's a beautiful song. In God's time, these things will happen. And yeah, this is the one I wanted to end with this. And verse 7. And all during this time, know this. The Lord is good. He will be a stronghold for us in our trouble. Even now, and he knows those who trust him. And then Karl ended the whole message in just 4 words, which is how I'm going to end this message. 4 words. Who really is God? Who is God really like? He's zealous. He's patient. He's powerful. And he's good.